Well, good day, folks. Welcome once again back to Andy Boy Comics and Toys. Now, I like to keep pretty regular on my movie review posts. Once a week would be awesome. Life finds a way.
Life finds a way.
To make that not possible sometimes. I mean, I do have a full-time job. I don't get paid to do this. I don't have any sponsorships, anything like that. I just want to make videos, mainly just for me, and hope that somebody out there is listening. So I hope you've enjoyed the movies that I've reviewed so far. But every once in a while, you get in a rut, you know? Like, I watched like 20 movies this month, so how do I get time to, review and film and edit all those videos? Well, it's a struggle. So I'm going to do the lazy thing today. I'm going to do 2 movies today. That's right, it's a double feature. Okay, now first up we got The Drunken Master. Drunken Master is a 1978 Jackie Chan martial arts movie, Hong Kong produced. I don't know much about the backstory of this one at all, but there's kick-ass kung fu in this. Jackie Chan stunts like Jackie Chan does, and there's so much kung fu fighting in this movie. Everybody was fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. I mean, Jackie Chan is a master of martial arts. Also a master stuntman, also a master choreographer of martial arts. Jackie Chan, I mean, still making movies to this day. I don't think he's doing the same amount of stunts or the intensity of stunts that he's been doing over his lifetime. You know, you've done it, Jackie. Don't worry. You don't need to push it anymore. I'd hate to see him get hurt, you know? I mean, dude's like 65 or something, isn't he? Weirdly enough, this movie is mostly subtitled, or it's entirely subtitled, at least in the version that my friend and I watched. But there's spots where it's dubbed, strangely and badly. And the dubbing sometimes doesn't even match the words that are still subtitled on the screen, but it just comes out of nowhere at random spots. And for Jackie Chan's character, sometimes it's his voice, because you've heard Jackie Chan speak a lot, right? You know what he sounds like.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, man.
Sometimes you can tell it's his voice being dubbed on there, and other times it's not his voice. So what the fuck? I mean... And then other characters, it's clearly not that actor's voice, and they're given like cartoon voices almost, like something you would hear on the Flintstones.
Let's yabba dabba do this.
But I mean, the fighting is solid. The kung fu is solid. You can't go more than like 4 minutes of dialogue without somebody throwing a punch or flipping a table or kicks galore and Wing Chun, you know? Like, come on, if you like martial arts movies at all, you know what Wing Chun is. I mean, I barely know. But yeah, I guess this whole movie presents us with the Drunken Master style of Kung Fu as well, which is something that up until I played the game of Virtua Fighter way back in the 90s, I had no idea that such a thing existed, but it's a traditional martial arts form where the fighter fakes being drunk or acts like being drunk or actually is drunk in the case of this movie in some parts. There's special moves to go with this style, and it's all about rolling out of the way or falling and making an accident look like you meant to do that. And I don't know, it's a bizarre and it's a cool martial arts form to watch. I've never been a martial artist, but I can appreciate some art. Yeah, I mean, the movie itself, like the storyline, I can't really tell you what was going on. Not that I didn't understand it or anything like that. It's just that it was happening so fast. And it's basically about Jackie Chan disappointing his father and being trained in the Drunken Master style by this other master, the Drunken Master. And it plays out pretty rapid pace, and like I said, there's a fight like every 3 minutes, and they're all good fights, and then the movie just abruptly ends.
Well, that's all, folks.
and I didn't really figure exactly what was going on in the storyline, but it was over. And I gotta say, bravo, Jackie Chan. Drunken Master, I'm gonna give it a solid B, I think. B is pretty good because, like, damn, this was enjoyable to watch, because just watching Jackie Chan do what he does is amazing. And you get to see a little bit of Chinese culture as well, which I thought was really cool. Not a lot. And it's been, you know, through the filter of, like, American dubbing and re-editing and all that stuff. But it was good to see. It was cool to see and interesting to me. Acting was fine. I mean, it's always hard to tell with subtitles or dubbing. I don't got any beefs with it. So yeah, I don't know. Drunken Master, B. Hang on a second. Cheers. Next up on the double feature now would be Demonic Toys, which is a movie that I actually watched before The Drunken Master, like, well, geez, a month and a half ago now. I did make some notes for this one, but I don't know where they are. And, you know, the whole theme of this video being about being lazy, I'm too lazy to go look for it right now. I'm not worried about accuracy here. Demonic Toys. It's exactly what it says it is. Good night. Have a good one. No. Demonic Toys. This is about puppet toys that are supposedly evil and kill people. Well, they're not supposedly evil. These puppets are evil as fuck. I mean, you got your killer teddy bear. You got your Jack-in-the-Box guy. You got a killer robot. And then you got Baby Oopsie Daisy, who I thought was actually pretty funny. Baby Oopsie Daisy is like a baby doll, and he's just like a foul-mouthed little jerk. Yeah, they're evil, demonic toys. They're possessed by a specific demon. A demon who was buried in this one particular location, and then through a series of events, blood gets spilled on his resting place and brings him back to life, or he can only manifest his life force through the demonic toys and needs them to help him get more blood to come back to life or something. And it's fucking weird. I mean, it has its own story and its own lore and everything, and then there's like a pregnant cop, but she sees her husband get gunned down and then pursues the attacker into a warehouse that happens to contain
the demonic toys.
But not only that, the buried demon. Yeah, somebody bleeds on the cracks in the pavement, and it all leaks down and summons the demon, and the demon raises up these spirits and puts it into these toys, and there you go. That's what you need to know. It's dumb, but it's smart enough to keep the action going and to keep you interested in this ridiculous supernatural story. Yeah, there's some good gore in it, actually. Not a lot of gore, but it was funny watching the puppets flop around and kill people. And there's a point where the stuffed bear, the demonic stuffed bear toy, grows to like human size and like attacks people and kills people. The Jack-in-the-Box guy is pretty funny, but the star of the show, of course, is Baby Oopsie Daisy. Basically, his whole shtick is that he's just like this foul-mouthed baby doll, and he like shoots people and stabs people and kills them and stuff, and he swears the whole time. Like his signature phrase is, "I'm Baby Oopsie Daisy."
I can walk, I can talk, I can even shit my pants.
And then he's like calling people dumbasses and fuckface, and you know, he's a pretty vulgar little baby. And that's the kind of thing that puts this into upper B territory. Like, definitely a B movie, brought to you by Full Moon Pictures or Full Moon or Empire or whatever it was. You know, they made the Puppet Master movies, they made this, they made like a bunch of like cheap, weird horror movies, which were all highly entertaining. Oh, and Doll Man. And apparently there's a sequel, Doll Man versus the Demonic Toys. Anyway, I would say for a letter grade, I'm going to go ahead and give Demonic Toys a B+. B+, baby. I wouldn't call it so bad it's good, because it is a pretty competently made movie. They knew what they were making, and they knew what kind of stupid storyline they were writing, and they knew that the effects weren't going to look that great. They just wanted it to be funny and entertaining and cool for people that like weird, dumb horror movies like me. Dumbasses like me. That's who this movie is made for. Now, yeah, so I think they did their job. I mean, it's not the best of those types of movies that I've ever seen, but it gets a solid B+. Demonic Toys.
The Demonic Toys.
Yeah, so I guess there's a couple of movies that I saw in the last little bit. I guess I recommend them both. I mean, why not? You like Kung Fu? Watch Drunken Master. You like stupid puppet horror movies like I do? Watch Demonic Toys. 2 movies in the bank, done. I will do my best and have a good video for you the next time around. So until then, stay safe and have a good one.